First off, I'm going to say sorry for the low quality here. I'm not doing that entire. I'm going to do all the mouth movements thing because I have a lot to work to animate 10 minutes on my own with school and such, and I'm super stressed right now. But I'm just going to have it like this as I'm doing right now. Also, I had to figure out how to use my new microphone because before I would just use the microphone on my iPhone headphones and email it to myself to animate on my computer. Also, I know I promised a video on my odd obsessions, but I couldn't write the script to be short enough. So I decided to do the other videos because I was super busy last month with my birthday on the 31st and New Year's and midterms and all that stuff. My midterms were at the end of the month and they're still going on now, but I have been studying a whole lot and I have been having a lot of work. So I've been starting to get behind on schoolwork. Also, I have a few projects that have to be done, and I have a lot of things to do this month. Also, did you guys notice, because I hope you did, but my character is different. I didn't color her entirely, but I did change her look. I really like it this way. Less animation, but better character design and lots of detail in design. So, I thought, it's like new year, new character, I guess. I redrew her and I love her so much more right now. And check out this background. Aren't they? Oh, come on. Oh, my God. I paid good money for this. That's better. Anyway, on with the video. Oh, another disclaimer. Sorry, I'm just going to do my fish obsession, as you may be able to tell, because the disclaimer is really long anyway, and I'm sorry I couldn't get out a video last month. I'm very sorry about that, but sorry. So, on with the video again. My odd obsession. It's fish. All sea creatures, to be exact. I have loved them since I was young, and I still am young. Who am I kidding? Lots of people on the internet would consider me a baby. Anyway, ever since I was in about the 3rd grade, I wanted to be a marine biologist after learning about them in school. I was always hoping to do so. I would fish in my family because we live off of a lake. So that means there's a lake in our backyard. And I always learned about underwater species. Then my sister got an aquarium and I learned more. I have always loved fish and I still do. And it's part of the reason I don't eat seafood. Sorry for that. And it's part of the reason why I don't eat seafood aside from the reason I hate the taste and textures. Speaking of pet fish, I had one that lived for about 5 years. It was a carnival goldfish. I loved him so much. Anyway, we have a bit of a fish graveyard? Sorry, on my script it says graveyard. And again, anyway, we have sticks and rotting flowers where our old fish were buried. And then we had some in the front yard too. In front we have Mr. Chomps and my sister's old fish that actually did live like a week. Also, Mr. Chomps, he was the name of my fish that lived for like 5 years. I don't know if I said that. But, yeah. So, my sister's carnival fish did live a week, and he had names including Black Widow, Golden Widow, as you can tell, we're a big Marvel family, Mabel, like Gravity Falls, and Magic Girl. There were many more, but those were just the ones I remember off the top of my head. The fish's name changed like hourly. Sorry if you're watching this, Ash. Yeah. Anyway, back to my fish obsession. Whenever there was a possibility to do a project on an animal or something, I did a sea creature. Except for that one time in the 1st grade, I had to make an article like the one on screen, and instead of the cover of an animal, I chose was a koala. But we don't talk about that. Just off the top of my head, I remember I did the Fraser's dolphin, the great white shark, and a pink fish like shrimp that I can't find the PowerPoint for. So I'm going to include the videos here. Okay, so I love aquariums way too much. That small one at Cabela's is so cool, and it was really small. Honestly, I just wanted one of those to go into one of those walkways where it's glass on all the sides. And I mean, I might have gone to one before, but I don't really know. They're so cool. I would love to go to an aquarium where you can see dolphins. I mean, I've been to ones where they're full of fish or other sea creatures. I remember the first time I saw a manatee. They're so cute. Also, on a semi-unrelated note, I am an Aquarius, so for years I actually did this thing where every year I either fell into a pool or a lake or something. When I was younger, I would jump into the lake. Granted, it's only a foot deep, but I would like it, like the lake in our backyard, so. Anyway, I've almost drowned and or died many times. First was when I went to Disney, Florida, or at least this is the first time I remember, which I have to make a video about my times I went to Disney. But I almost drowned in the pool because we rented a house for the week. Also, I almost fell into a jacuzzi, a pool that was connected to said jacuzzi, my lake several times, and my lake in the 17-foot deep area when in a boat. My pool and other people's pools, and not including the pool in Florida, and more. I stopped falling when I was about 8, maybe 9 or 10. I don't know for sure. Anyway, I have traveled far with my family just to go to an aquarium. We went to Pennsylvania, Trenton, all over. And just so you guys know, I live in New Jersey, the Garden State, East Coast. Anyway, our family was pulled around, and still is, so I can look at fish. I've always wanted to go scuba diving too. I just imagine it's so fun and such. I've gone crab fishing with my parents, but I was very strict on what crabs we took. If it was a millimeter off of the limit, I would throw it back. If I had one claw, throw it back. If he was a really skinny boy, throw it back. We let a baby crab with one claw climb around our boat the whole time. And by the time we were done, it was so hot. My sister and I had collapsed and were groaning. It was disgusting. We very much regretted not getting a boat with a canopy. Also, my family takes yearly trips to the beach. We rent a house just off the beach, and we stay there for a week. We go on rides, the boardwalk, whatever we usually do. I often take my goggles to the beach and just kind of, and I look for crabs and all that stuff. I have found so many cool shells and rocks underwater. And yes, I know, lots of memes on my part, but speaking of memes, I'm very proud of a supporter of the world record egg. Yeah. Anyway, fish. They're super cool and amazing, and I love studying them. I have books and diagrams of how gills work and how their fins are built to propel them through the glorious deep blue sea. I love looking at how they're built. Yeah, I just love it so much. Sorry, all the way Mother of Nature has made all these creatures. I just love looking at the gorgeous designs and the flawless images of what they look like. I love them, and I'm so mesmerized by them. And I feel like that girl from Shark Tale's looking at the other pretty fish. The girl fish, Pearl, right? I don't know. But she is looking at that girl, Lola. Not that Lola, jeez. Anyway, in conclusion, fish are amazing, and I love them too much. And sorry for the background noise if you hear anything. Hey, I hope you guys liked this month's video. I added in a lot of memes on my part because that is exactly what I do instead of writing the script and animating it. I look at memes. Be proud of me, please. Someone. Please. Anyway, the artwork is great. Thank you. I mean, if you didn't watch the first part of my Rainbow One Marker Challenge, then you wouldn't have seen this fabulous artwork. I love it so much. I'm so happy you submitted it. Thank you so much. This makes me so happy that people actually, like it. This was my original character design because, when people were asking about it, I sent them the original character design, which, yeah. But yeah, I'm super happy that, you guys submitted art, and this part's not scripted, so yeah. I'm just kind of rambling, but sorry for the background noise, and sorry I took an entire extra month to upload this video. But I hope you like it, and I was very busy with another animation I had to make. So yeah, I'm going to respect that person's privacy, and if you saw my Instagram story, that was up for like 5 hours. If you don't know who it was, then oh well. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I am so happy that we gained 3.033 hours. Like, it's not that much, but 3 hours of people just purely watching my videos makes me so happy. So thanks. Goodbye.